Hey, how's it going? Welcome to TaleSpire Tuesday. We're back. We're better than ever. Well, that's not strictly true. We're about as good as we've been. Which, hey, we've plateaued. It's great. How's it going, everybody? Welcome, welcome. We are going to continue today to build the keep on the Borderlands. But first, we're going to see if I can get my webcam to work here. How's it? Oh, there I am. Cool. It's working. Let me adjust it slightly. Actually, all I need to do is tilt it down a skosh. There we go. Cool. All right. Hi. We're here. Now we're here, as opposed to being somewhere else. Welcome, and we're gonna build some buildings in TaleSpire. And you're gonna watch. You're gonna watch me do it. By gum. I promised myself I would never say by gum again. I've hit a low point in my life. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, we're building the keep on the Borderlands. We're gonna continue to do so. Last week we were building out the cliff face around the base of the keep, fortress, whatever you want to call it. So you can see we got it pretty far along. We built out the cliff face that has the road that leads up to the gate, and we have basically this side, the southern face of the cliff, done. We just have to do the booty. Got to do the booty. And do the back side of the cliff here, which shouldn't take too terribly long. And then we're going to do the dungeon underneath the keep, which will be today. We're going to be doing it today. So that'll be fun. Because we're going to go off script for that, because there is no, at least as far as I know, there is no published dungeon for beneath the keep on the Borderlands. I could be wrong, but as far as I know, there's not. And we went ahead and added the water in because there is a stream going. Oh, they have a new ruler thing. Oh, R is ruler. I didn't know that. Cool. And you can see my cursor now too. Oh, you can see my cursor now. That's right. I fixed that setting. So yeah, we got the stream going through the crevasse here, underneath the drawbridge. So that's cool. We're gonna just get into build mode and finish this out. I do need to figure out where we were level-wise. I think we're about there. That seems about right. And we're gonna do shift, middle click, or mouse 3, whatever you want to call it, and just copy that and start going to town. It's just that simple, folks. It's just that simple. Whoa. Oops. Alright. And this, luckily, we've got a sort of an outline to follow. It doesn't have to follow it exactly, but yeah, just roughly is fine. Is this an okay level? Maybe we want to come up like half a step. Boop. There we go. All right, now give me that back, and we will continue. Oops, too close. And then maybe the one like that. Cool. I like it. This will be our 2.5 stream of just building rocks. So thank you, anyone who's stuck around and watched the past 2 streams of TaleSpire, because this is basically all it's been. I know we basically took a whole stream just to build the cliff with the road on it. But hey, it was time well spent. We got it done. It's done. We never have to do it again. Ever again. Let's, whoop, nope. There we go. And there we go. And there. Let's see. Let's come out. Well, I feel like we've been. That's pretty good. I was worried we were coming out too far, just in general, with our placement, but nah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, with clipping activated, we're able to truly explore the versatility of this tile. It is a very versatile piece of equipment here, and we do have other options, but they're not as versatile. And we're actually gonna come back through at a certain point and add in some accents using those other tiles, just to kind of make it feel a little bit more a little less monotone. But we're gonna have all this space in here to make a dungeon, and you can see that red bit. Whoop, if we can get it back. There it is. That red bit there is the very start of the dungeon that we have on the DM hidden layer. So that will come into play. That is where we're going to start building our dungeon once we're done here. So let's focus. Let's focus and get this done so we can do fun stuff. Not that this isn't fun, it's just less fun than building a dungeon. Arguably. Alright. Yeah, I think just generally rotating it as you go, rotating the tile as you go, is good enough to create the illusion of variance. Because if you just go through and just place it the same way every single time, 128,000 times, or however many times we're doing it, it's gonna look wrong. At least to me, it looks wrong. Because you notice the pattern, and then you're like, that doesn't look natural. That looks completely fabricated. Which, to be fair, it is completely fabricated. But the trick is to make it not look completely fabricated, right? Alright. Let's see. Are we getting... Yeah, okay. I was worried that we weren't getting audio from TaleSpire. Maybe I should turn it up a little... Oh. You know what? We'll just turn up the music. There we go. That's better. Cool. I have to adjust that every week, because every week I turn it down at the start of the stream, because I don't want the TaleSpire music playing over the bumper music. Ooh, we made it all the way around. Cool. So yeah, there we go. That's one pass, and now we just gotta keep going. Just keep it going. Let's grab the same thing, and yeah, as I said, we're gonna come back through and do accents using these tiles. We have them right in our quick bar here. So we're just gonna drop some of these in like that, here and there, just to kind of add texture, break the color monotony of it. But we will do that after we build the dungeon, because uh-oh, Stabby Rogue hosting me with one viewer. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Sir, this is a respectable place. Don't need you hosting thing. How's it going? Thank you so much, Stabby Rogue, for the host. It is much appreciated. It's me, the viewer! Stabby Rogue is hosting my stream for Stabby Rogue. That's convenient. How's it going? How are things since we played Project Ninja Panda Taco last night? Joke's on him. I'm over here watching his stream. Whoops. Alright, let's... You went to work today. So already that's a mark in the bad column. I'm from your tone, that is what from your ellipsis, that is what I'm getting. Ooh, almost did a repetitive placement. That's fine. There we go. There we go. And that, and one over here, and one there. This is just the quick, easy way to do this is just to rotate, place, rotate, place, rotate, place. And it doesn't even have to line up perfectly with the tile under it, which is perfect for us. Just rotate, place. Whoa. Yeah, it was in 4 hours of super intense meetings, jumped in the shower, washed away the corporate shade, took my frustration out on half dozen samosas. Hey, that's the way you do it, man. It's the way you do it. Did you see that Z posted all of the Cold Road episodes in one video today? That's gonna be fun. New episode Friday! Woo! Friday, March... What is today? Tuesday? The 18th? March 8th? No. 19th. Friday, March 19th, 2021, for those who are... Ooh! eDev Hunter, now following. I have a feeling this may have something to do with the video that was posted today with the link to my stream in it. And the information. Yes. It has as many emotes as you could possibly respond with. I tried to do one of my custom ones. It's like, yeah, you too late, pal. They already did the 20. Too late, hot plate. Ask request. You have that sound effect as a crash notification for program. Oh my god. Yeah, it scares me too. I have it up very loud on my headphones, and every time it happens, I'm kind of like, oh god. But it's slowly training me like one of Pavlov's dogs to be like, oh, it's a good thing. Okay. I'm being hosted or rated or followed. That is a very cool way to, and a very appropriate noise for that kind of situation. It is a very oh shit noise. Hey, no worries, eDev Hunter. Welcome to the stream. Whoops, did not do clipping on that one. There we go. Whoa, lost my tile. There we go. There, and how about I keep floating on invisible things. Yep, it's floating on an invisible surface. There we go. It absolutely works. Hasn't trained you to salivate yet. Yeah, it hasn't worked on me yet. I'm still like, oh shit, when I hear that. I think too much Metal Gear Solid has kind of already done the work it was supposed to do to make you fear that noise, and rightly so. Alright, that's fine. Woo! Alright, this is coming along, alright. We're making good time. Should be done with this cliff face in no time. Cool, there we go. Oh, so anyone who has watched, who was around for our Saturday Skyrim stream knows that we ended on kind of a sour note with an inexplicable bug that I had presumed was from a mod. So under that notion, I went in and systematically yesterday went through and trial and error tried to eliminate and isolate the mod that was, you know, causing the issue, only to find out that it was not a mod in Skyrim that was causing the water flicker. That is a known issue with high-res displays. Apparently, if you turn your refresh rate down to 120, specifically to 120 FPS on your monitor, it will get rid of that. It'll stop it. There's no mod interaction or anything. It's just your machine is too good for Skyrim. And these are the problems you want to have. So I fixed it. I went through and I fixed the issue. I played Skyrim last night for a few hours. I actually played it from where I picked up the stream on Saturday. So I replayed what I did on Saturday over again, just to make sure that it was okay. So I am back where I left off on Saturday, actually in a better spot, because last time I left off on Saturday, I had just frozen nearly to death and had awoken in Windhelm. Yes, every single Bethesda game is yoked to the FPS you run it at. Bethesda engine actually literally speed up and perform poorly when you jack the FPS up. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy. I was worried. I was like, oh man, I got all the mods that I want. If one's not working, I'm gonna hate it. It's probably gonna be a mod I like. But luckily, no, it wasn't a mod. It was just Bethesda. It was just Skyrim itself being Skyrim, which we can chalk a lot of the issues up to that when it comes to playing Skyrim in general. Huge problems of not running the game is divisible. Oh, really? Nice. Program for 60, scale 2. Gotcha. Wow. Hey, Z, what's up? Z's up in here. I had your channel open already. You scared the hell out of me. Oh, that's great. Oh, you heard the Metal Gear Solid sound? Well, Dev Hunter, you managed to scare Z and S Request. Good job. Well done. Yeah, you're almost saying, oh, well done. Well done. Ooh, another pass. We made another pass. We are done with that pass. And, ooh, that's precarious. I like it. All right, so you'll notice that we have... Ooh, let me drag my scaler back up. How's it going, man? How's it going, Z? I started watching the all of the cold roads video that you posted before the stream. I was like, oh, hey, all of them. I'm gonna get reacquainted. See if I can remember what happened. Ever want to play Fallout New Vegas? Have to force the game to run so that the frames never go over 64. Wow, that's bizarre. That is a bizarre, and super annoying thing that they really should have considered when making their games, plural. All right, it looks like we only have one more pass, and we have to fill out this area here, which is fine. It's fine. So we're gonna come up to just below here, ish, right there. That seems good. And we are going to fill this out first, just because. And oh, actually, This is at a slight incline. I forgot. So we're going to come down a little further than we were. And just fill this in. Every Fallout release is basically the dev version of Flugtag. Let's go right here and here and there and there. Whoa, lost my tile again. There we go. Here we go. Cliff clipping. Cliff clipping. It really stretches the usefulness of the tile. It's like, well, I can place it this way or this way or this way, and I have to place it a certain way to line up with the one here. No! With clipping, you can do whatever the hell you want. Let me come down here and boop. This is incline. This is climbing a little bit as it goes north because that's what the rest of the steep, the butte, whatever you want to call it, does. The rocky cliff. Graceful descent in the water. GeoGeo13 now following. Thank you so much. And once again, we have the Metal Gear Solid alarm scaring the crap out of all of us, making us think something's wrong. But nothing's wrong. We're fine. We're better than fine. We have a new follow. Jojo, hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are building with rocks. It is the it sounds like the least interesting thing. And I don't know, it might not be that interesting, depending on your oh, just got here from the cold road. Yep. Cliff clipping, the original name of the beloved know-it-all mailman, and cheers. Cliff clipping. Yeah, you know what they say there. Oh, Cliff Clavin. Oh, thanks. Yeah, we're building the keep on the Borderlands, and I will actually zoom out here real quick and show everybody the goods, because we finished the actual keep. It's done. We're doing this just so it has something on which to perch, which is canon. It is on this rocky cliff face that climbs up from the Borderlands in which it was built, or molded from nature. And whoop, let me zoom. There we go. We do, and we're gonna go back through and whoops. We're gonna go back through and place those as well, just to kind of break up the monotony. Ooh, we're missing some. Ooh. Let me go all the way down and then all the way back up. There we go. They rendered. They finally rendered. Yeah, it's pretty big. It is the entire keep on the Borderlands. Let me see if I can get it. There we go. That is the keep on the Borderlands and the road that goes up to it from down here. It has come a long, long way. Got a little camp here for people who maybe can't get in the keep yet or at all. Mr. Gygax has noted that in his module. I'll have to take a look and see what exactly he said about that. But there are apartments here. I think these are all inhabited, the apartments. Then there's more over here. These in the module are left empty with the intent of giving them to your PCs, basically. Like your PCs are there, they need a place to stay, and these two are up for grabs. These two are big apartments that are, one is inhabited by a cleric, and another one is inhabited by, I don't remember. But but yes, it is fairly good. And there are rooms in the tavern, which, can be long-term rented. There are rooms in the guild house, which can be long-term rented, depending on your status with the guild or whatever. A couple acolytes and a cleric live in this chapel, and then the soldiers. There are lots and lots of soldiers. Yeah, probably a research wizard, definitely. Fresh start! Fresh start! Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. But yeah, there's the tavern. We got some marketplace stalls here, one over here, and then a bunch along the entrance. A couple of the tiles aren't rendering, but that's fine. It's just opens up into oblivion. But there's some market stalls there, and there. Fun stuff. Cool. So today we're gonna finish up building the cliff face, and then we're gonna go ahead and build the dungeon underneath the keep on the Borderlands, which is probably gonna be a whole lot of fun because it's off script. There is no dungeon canon, at least canon that is for the keep on the Borderlands. Although in 4th edition they hint at it. They hint that there is one, but they don't go into detail. But at that point, they had renamed it Keep on the Chaos Scar and changed a bunch of stuff. But some of the stuff, they actually added a bunch of fluff, which is great because Gygax's original module didn't have a whole lot of fluff. It was a lot of crunch, but which was, that was just what you got at the time. You didn't get a whole lot of story hooks. A lot of the story hooks were sort of less implied, more obvious. Yeah, no offense to Gygax, yes. He wrote a lot. Yeah. Kodekopeli, right? Kodekopeli, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I'm assuming a lot of people are coming over from just having watched the Cold Road every episode compilation that Z just posted up on YouTube. Oh. Let's see here. Whoop. There we go. Alright, this is our last pass here. We are finishing on it. Yeah, had my socials. Hopefully not my social security number. I don't know how Z got that, but come on, man. Let's see. And that's mostly done. Let me make sure there are no gaps. I mean, there are places here and there that I will probably add, and of course add more of these little accents here to kind of break up the... Oh, there's a gap right there. I'll fill that in. This is TaleSpire. This is a virtual tabletop that is in beta right now. They do not sponsor this stream. I probably should say that. I should start saying that at the beginning. They don't sponsor this stream or this video if you're seeing this on YouTube. They're just cool. It's a cool. It's a dope ass virtual tabletop it's set agnostic, so you can play any game you want in it. Your imagination is the imagination is your wings with which you fly through the virtual tabletop. Whoops. Did not mean to grab that tile. That's fine. I gotta come down a little bit further. Is that good? Yeah, that's fine. Let me come in a little bit. There. That's too far. No, wait. That should be fine. Yeah, we're fine. All right. Cool. So that... Whoa. Maybe not. Got a little gap there we got to fill in. Little bit. Little bit. There we go. And... Whoa. Whoa, why isn't it... Oh. I was going to say, why isn't it rotating? Alright. I think... that should do her. That should do her. Let me zoom up again. There we go. Keep on the Borderlands. On its steep butte, whatever you want to call it. There it is. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my measuring tools. Let me do this. David is my name, I guess. Thank you for following. And here's to hoping you get more of a solid lead on your name. And, you know, if you actually figure out if it is your name. Because you can't go through life guessing, my son. Alright, I think we're good. That's a nice precarious cliff face there. Yeah. So now, we are gonna delve into the dungeon. The dungeon within the keep on the Borderlands. So let's cut away a little bit. Zoom in. Cut away some more. And this is where we start. Let me go ahead and turn that back to visible. There we go. And get out of there. There we go. Cool, cool. Alright, so this is where we start. This is the dungeon entrance, located, or one of, I should say, one of the dungeon entrances located in the fortress. This is probably the... Thank you for putting cool shades on my emote, Z. Much appreciated. Texture mesh revamp is good. It holds nothing to this. Oh, really? Yeah. This is. I'm surprised at the like the specularity fade is just great, and just I with my new machine I'm able to actually run it how it was intended. So it's great. Like you get the zoom in blurries, and it's great. I love it. I love it. All right, so this is the entrance to the dungeon. We have quite a lot of room to work with. Ooh, Hunter8637 with a sub. Thank you so much. Little Z fighting you have. Yeah, it's with clipping. It's just, yeah, it just makes it so much easier. Even that you can see that this kind of cuts into the stairs here, and I constructed it in a way to conceal it, but you can just barely see it along the edge here. Oh yeah, yeah. Most of the time it doesn't. There is some flicker. I've noticed if you overlay two tiles on the same layer or on the same level, but that's like, you know, that's barely a problem. All right, so how do the PCs get down this into the dungeon, and what type of tiles are we going to use for the dungeon is also a question that I'm asking myself at this time. Let me move my grid so that I have at least some kind of reference. All right, so let's peel away so that we just have the floor. Whoa, just the floor. There we go. All right. I'm thinking I like the sewers one, strictly because it has a tile with a stepladder on it. Jojo with a sub, thank you so much. Getting access to those emotes. Oh, so the TaleSpire sponsors some of my vids. Don't know if I should even specify that when Twitch comment, but I probably should. Oh yeah. Yeah, TaleSpire does sponsor some of Z's videos, but they do not sponsor me, which is fine. I'm not sore about it. Yeah, they don't sponsor me, and but I mean, like who am I even? All right, let's do this. Need to hire me to do modules? Hey, that would be great. I would love to just build pre-made modules, maps for pre-made maps from modules. That'd be awesome. Armored God. Yes, this is Wades and Shadows. Hello, how are you doing? Oh wait, here I have a Wades thing. Where is it? Do I have it? Hold on. Maybe it's over here. There he is. Oh wait, hold on one second.
Find anything interesting? Armored God, thank you for the follow. I don't know if this is coming through. Maybe it is. Maybe.
Cool. All right. Yes, with Wade's voice, with Wade's I try to do Matt Colville's what he said about Dragonborn in general. They don't have lips, so a lot of their speech is clipped, like "What's going on?" that kind of thing, which I think makes sense, and it's actually it lends itself to better gifting 1 tier 1 sub. Oh, thank you. Gifted a sub to Z. Jojo gifting a sub to Z. Awesome. Oh yes, absolutely. It's so great. It's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. They don't have actually lips, do they? Ooh, cool. So we're right at the right level for this. So I'm just gonna use the sewer ones. TowNoob1 with a follow. Thank you so much. Let me see. Do they have just a flat? Yes, they do. This is technically a flat. Atom Bomb 2022. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're building we're starting on the dungeon now. Goblins always end up sounding like 1980s monsters. Dingus Dong with a follow. Thank you, Dingus Dong. And congrats on the name. Let me see here. They do have now a bunch of... Oh, Atom Bomb, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. They do have step ladders now. I'm wondering if it'll work. Oh, it 100% works. That's cool. Perfect. Alright, so we got one there, and whoops. Come on, give me a towel. Thank you. Throw one right on top of it. Alright, there we go. We have our ladder leading down into the darkness. Cool. So now we need a floor for this. Let's see. Let's come down a full step. Is that a full step? I think we're gonna do either Castle Ruins or they do make sewer floor. Let me see. Where's the floors? Oh, yeah, no, these are good. I like these. We're gonna use these. So the 2x2, that's the cobblestone like one. We're not doing that one. Where's the 2x2? 1x1, 2x2. There it is. That's what we're looking for. Yes, Angry Space Sheep. This is TaleSpire. It is a virtual tabletop. It is in beta right now, but it is going to be, hopefully, at least according to them. Grampy Jerf, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. We are building a dungeon in TaleSpire. We're starting to. We've just started. Oh, there we go. That's what we want. So we do one of these here, and one of these here. Whoa. There. Perfect. So this is starting to look like a very small room into which the PCs will climb and then start exploring the dungeon. I think our Armored God will try and fix my PayPal later and drop the... Oh! No problem. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have fun, Armored God. And have fun with your armor and godding. Let's see. Do we want to do... I think we should do... Let's see. Should we do... Yeah, I think we should do one tile here. I was going to do stairs, but now that I see the... how this works, this is a little better. And I think we're also going to do a trap door here. What are my hatches? Teozam, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Where is the hatches? Hatches. Metal bars? Sure. Let's just do metal bars. I like that one. Boop. And boop. Cool. Cool. Whoa! We're underwater now. Oh, whoa, God. Whoa, oh, God. We've lost where we are. We've lost all, oh, here's why. Okay. Hold on. Whoop, whoop. There we go. We're back. Jeez. How do the prisoners get down if not for stairs? Oh, this is not going to be, this is a secret dungeon. This is a secret door here in the fortress that is unbeknownst to those who live there, as this whole place was inherited. You know, the military took it over from a band of bandits, and they know about the basics, but they don't know that this is a secret door that leads to a dungeon, which is oh, this is completely this dungeon part is my contribution to this map. This was not Gygax's original intent. So yeah, this is my monkey, my little monster. Monkey brain can't understand this complex program knows TaleSpire. Oh no, it's actually really intuitive. If you've ever played a 3D game, it's actually pretty good. Or pretty intuitive. Or if you've ever used, like, I don't know, like an Adobe program, it's kind of like that. Like, you got a whole palette of stuff over here that you can, you know, place and use, and you have a grid. This little orange thing. Giorgio13, thanks for stopping by. Take care, and hope to see you again. But yeah, they're like little shortcuts and stuff that you can you learn, but overall, it's fairly intuitive. Oh, COVID test. Well, good luck with that, and 30 minutes from now. Yeah, we'll still be around for 30 minutes, and then after however long the COVID tests take. The lines are, at least in my experience, tend to be somewhat formidable, but not too long. Well, good luck with that, and I hope everything goes okay. Let's see. I'm gonna do, where's the corner with the floor? Oh yeah, middle of nowhere. Yeah, definitely. We actually had to drive a fair distance to get ours in a reasonable. Like, just a line that was still big, but, you know, not, we're not gonna wait a whole day here big. It was like waiting the whole morning, which, miniatures and makeshift strain. Yeah, I do that, but, you know, with the pandemic and everything, I haven't had a whole lot of chance to use my minis or anything like that. Whoops. I think we're on the wrong level. Oh, that's right. I used the floor tiles. The tiles with floor, I should say. There we go. All right. So we're gonna have another switchback, basically. So they come down this ladder, and this is a tiny room, and there's another ladder that leads even further down. That is the plan. There it is. Throw that there, and that there. Wait, that was wrong. I was wrong. There we go. And that one goes there, and then this one goes here, and there we go. That is the little entrance to the dungeon, and we're gonna go ahead and do another step ladder that leads even further down into darkness. And I don't think we should do another hatch here, or nor, whatever you want to use there, nor any lights, any kind of like lanterns or torches. Just, you know, make them work for it. Make them wish they had dark vision. Let's see. All right, so we got there. We got the hatch. Let's close the hatch. I think I kind of want to get rid of this torch. It doesn't make sense that there would be a lit torch in a secret... Well, I guess it could be an ever-burning torch, but then that just runs the risk of... Unless this is completely sealed 100%, they're never going to see the light coming through the seams. I think we just get rid of it. That's fine. Alright. So there we go. Another cool thing we could do in here... just for flavor, we can do a Skellyman. Little dead Skellyman right there. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Let's peel away a little more of the layers here and start going down. Important to note that only person streaming TaleSpire at the time, making you the unchallenged most famous TaleSpire streamer right now. Awesome! That's it's good to know. It's good to know. Alright, whoops. Accidentally selected, that's fine. Are we at the right level yet? Let me grab, I guess that same exact tile. That's fine. And let me see. Nope. Let's come down a little further. Quid! ___ is now following. Thank you so much. That looks about right. Yep, cool. Alright, and then just copy these corners. And these wall pieces. Oh, those corners have... Ooh. Oh, we're off a little bit, aren't we? Griffley! Griffley, thank you for the follow. I think we are off a little bit. Let me come down. Actually, for the corner pieces, I think we're off. Definitely. There we go. That's what we want. That's what we're looking for. Cool. So let's go ahead and do all those while we have the grid at the right level. There we go. All right. Oh, and actually, well, yeah, there's probably a corners there, and I think we're gonna use this as the transition piece into the other areas of the dungeon. Like there, and there. So this keep, at least according to the lore, from what I understand, was first a dwarven fortress that for whatever reason, was abandoned. And then, for a time, it was inhabited by hobgoblins and bandits, I think. And then it was overtaken by Lord Drysdale and his army, who are attempting to clean out the Borderlands from pesky monsters and such. Besides from making fancy terrain, are there also things like characters and monsters you can place into... Yes, there are. You get... let's see. I can just do that real quick and show you. See, we've got... Let me move my thing up so we don't zoom out. We've got these... Whoa. We've got these knights here that are completely movable, and you can add custom stats to them. Right now, they don't have a whole lot of options, but they're going to add more. And they also have animations that you can do. And also, let's see, I think... Let me get out of build mode, that'll probably help. Where is... There it is. Attack. Boom. 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 You get that little neat little animation option. But there's a plethora. You got a bunch. Animals. You got all these on the side here. Constructs. You have a couple. They have a spiritual weapon that you can add. You can make it fly. Oh wait, it's control. There we go. You can make it fly. You can make it fly way, way up. Way, way up. Let me get rid of that. There we go. Clay golem. There we go. A homunculus. And you can even resize them. Like if you want a tiny one. There's a tiny homunculus. Or if you want a soup. Whoops. Didn't mean to hide it. But you can also hide them. And if you go into hit tab and go into GM view, you can see the outline of them. What do we want to do? GM tools, set size. We'll make it gigantic. And now whenever you move it, it shakes the entire map. Yeah. So there's lots and lots and lots of stuff. I keep middle clicking your stream trying to rotate. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, and there are sound effects. You get the little slap sounds. When you add a kobold to the map, do they make neat howling noise like like my minis? No, unfortunately not yet. They do not have that. Where's the they have goblins. They have a bunch of different goblins. Goblin slasher, goblin archer. I don't know why they're all facing that way. Goblin. Oh, that's the gnaw. Was the other one. This is the goblin slasher. Goblin sorcerer. These guys are fairly new, or at least I think so, or that I had just never noticed that they were in there. Yeah, naturally face magnetic north. Dragonborns that leap across tables? Sure. Absolutely. Whoop. We got orcs. Bunch of orcs. Orc shaman. Orc shaman looks a little haggard. Like he's pooping a duke. Looks like he's pooping a duke. Oh no, Zebashu is hosting streams. We had warned you against this, Zebashu. Oh yes. Oh, Benjar. Benjar. Good old Benjar. Grampy Jerf was a player in one of my actual games. My in-person games back in 2000. Benjar, he still exists. Yes, he didn't die. He's still around, and of course you could have used him in whatever. Let me see here. All right, back to doing this. Here we go. All right. Whoop. Okay, so whoop. Okay, good. That's where we want to be. Let me get back into build mode. That would help. And now I can see stuff. Oh yeah, the layer system is very helpful, and the grid for building is also very good. Actually, I'm not going to do another one of these on the other side of this. I think I can get away with just using like this, right? That's all you need. Oh, that's too narrow. Never mind. Maybe we just do that. That's fine. Sure. All right. So maybe it starts off as this, and maybe the walls transition into a different type of tile. But let's see. Look at the floor down here. I like this. I like this as is right now. So do that. Do that. There are going to be no torches down here, of course, because who's going to be around to light them? Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Well, nobody nice anyway. Let's put it that way. Nobody who would actually willingly take the time and go and light a bunch of torches every day. Alright, let's rotate that. Throw that there. And another one. And scroll up a little bit. There we go. Good. Back to some quality, uninterrupted, real-time dungeon building. Yes. I think this room is going to just be... this is... Well, yes and no. I'm not running any campaigns currently on TaleSpire, just because pretty much everyone I play with or run for aside from Z's group they don't have TaleSpire. They don't have access to it. So most of my games I run through Roll20. So I build maps on there as well, using their assets and stuff, which is considerably less fun than building in Roll20 or building in TaleSpire. Sorry, it's considerably less fun than building in Roll20. But yeah, I mean I do have a monthly game that is based in Keep on the Borderlands. I have it basically. I just ported it to 5th edition, and they've been to the fort once so far, once or twice actually. They went there to start and then went there after one mission. They're currently all stuck in a dungeon, which is usually where you want your players. Stuck in a dungeon. That's sort of the baseline mode for D&D. But yes, so technically no, but also yes. I am running a game that is using this as a setting, but I don't use this map for it. Alright, that's going to turn like that. And also... Oh, no, that's fine. We'll do the 2x1 there. Grab some more floor. Do that. And then do a little twisty turn. Like that. For some narrow corridors. And maybe this opens up and you can now... Let's see, we want this guy. Yeah, that's fine. So some corridors and like a room. I think this dungeon is going to be a series of traps and puzzles to keep something from people or adventurers in general. Just to keep something locked away. What that is, I think in the 4th edition module or article, it was an article in 4th edition, in Dungeon Magazine, I think? I actually have it printed out. Let me see. It is from Dungeon Magazine number 176. Keep on the Chaos Scar. They said that the bandit's treasure is hidden in the dungeons beneath the fortress. But what that treasure consists of, I guess, is up for interpretation. It's up to the DM's discretion. One-person-wide corridors where chat... Yes! Yeah, and one thing that you can do... let me see here. I believe they did add pit traps. Let me see if I can find them. There they are. Which you can put there. Like, spikes pop up from the floor. But you can have it so that if you go into... Where is it? DM view. Go to edit... what is it? Edit hide volumes. First you have to go kind of halfway into that tile, which is kind of tricky. Then go into edit hide volumes, create a hide volume, and then click and drag. And sometimes you're in the space, and sometimes you're not. I, right now, am not. So, I have to try again. Add a hide volume, click and drag. There, now it's hidden. And now I can come out of that, and you can see it's red. So anyone who has GM access or GM permissions in your map can see it. But regular players, as you can see over here on the left, I've got GM. I'm allocated as the game master. Murphy, the pun master, is now following. Thank you so much for the follow, Murphy. And puns are welcome here in moderation. But yeah, you can put traps through and hide them. All you have to do is go back into where is it? Tab, Wizard View, also known as GM View, and just hit toggle visibility, and then your players will hate you for for throwing spikes at you, spikes at them. So yeah, that's a fun little thing you can do. I will leave that there because why not? Or I can actually. I wonder if you move it, it's still hidden. I've never tried that. Oh nope, the hidden box stays where you make it. So, all right. So we'll have to go back in and re-hide that, but that's fine. That's just fine. I'm gonna have some water. Awesome. All right, so I think here we're gonna do a room, our first dungeon room, and I think we're low enough. Let me get a measurement here. So these are the cellars of the buildings in the outer bailey. This is the very bottom of the cellars. So where is that in relation to our? Okay, so we're like we could actually put a ceiling on this using some oddly enough floor tiles, and we would come up level with the basements over here, which is kind of neat. That actually works out very well for us. Cool. So then we know that if we come up one level, we can actually access some of the or link the dungeon up with some of the cellars, making more secret doors and stuff, which would be neat and fun to do. So our first room, and you know what, I had thought about using Dungeon, the online random dungeon maker, to kind of populate or at least determine what's in each room, and I kind of want to do that. Yeah, we're gonna do it. just to kind of to make this a little bit more fun, and we'll also take suggestions, of course, from the chat. Let me go ahead here real quick. You know what? I will actually. Sorry, my mic is in the way of my keyboard. We'll actually go to our first little ad break, and when we come back, we will hop on the website. I'll hopefully have a little window for it, so you guys can see what I'm doing. As of right now, it's just this. But don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more TaleSpire and shenanigans. Because what kind of stream has no shenanigans? I mean, come on. All right, be right back. Yo, we back, and my camera, there it is. Takes it a second. We're back, and let me unmute TaleSpire. There we go. Cool. So we are gonna go ahead and let me add in a window. I don't know what the best way to do this is. Maybe if I cover up my camera. I mean, you don't need to see my face all the time, right? Let's see, window capture. Yes, Arlemanosh, welcome, Cold Road. We did do that thing. We were Wades and Shadows on the Cold Road. We fought Shifty Wick. He was a bastard. He was a straight up bastard. Black Arrow 100, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Let me do a new window capture. We'll call this browser. Not to be confused with Bowser. We got Dove and Death. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Yes, here from the Cold Road video that went up. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, Z posted all of the things. There it is. Done. Can't wait for the next. Yeah, absolutely. Feral K with a follow. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Arlemanosh, thank you so much for the follow. Let me just get that like that. And we will cover... I don't want to cover up the chat. So I don't know how legible this will be. But there, that's the best I can do with my limited space. We made a map in Donjon, which is a random dungeon generator. It's donjon.bin.sh if you're looking for it. They do not sponsor this video. I just like it a lot. I use it all the time when I need to randomly create an encounter or a dungeon or treasure. It's great for treasure too. Yes, I'm gonna get a bunch of files today, which is pretty cool. Love my voices, waves and shadows. Can't wait to see the cold. Yeah, thank you so much. I can't wait either. I did do a few lines in the new one that's gonna go up this Friday, so that I'm looking forward to that. That'll be fun. It's always fun doing voices for Wade's. He's always one step away from losing his cool. He seems put together and cold, but he's in reality just one step away from just being like, I'm just gonna kill everyone. I'm just gonna kill everyone. Nathaniel Clark VA, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. I'm trying not to block the. Oh, I know what I can do. I can move that below the alert box. Whoop, not below the camera. Or I'll just leave it where it is. That's fine. All right. So anyway, this is Donjon. It basically it outlines each room, and it tells you what's in them. We're just using it for the rooms, basically. We're just looking to see what is in each room, and if it fits our layout, great. If not, we can change it slightly. So yeah, this should be interesting. Hello, Nathaniel Clark and Jojo, you're back. You're back. How did things go? Did things go, or was it a no-go? Let's see here. I think we're going to keep the same floors, but I think we want to use something different for the walls. Oh, no line. Perfect. Awesome. All right. So I think, yeah, we're going to use the same floor. So let me get these floor tiles in here. Whoop, not that one. That is a different floor. There we go. Let me get rid of some of these that I'm not using down in our quick bar. What are we going to throw in here? I think I really like the Castle Ruins tiles, and I think they're about the same kind of color scheme. We could do cave-like, but these were like constructed. They were made by the dwarves, so they will be masoned definitely. But we could do like a rough ruined masonry, like with these castle ruins, which I really like. So let's see. How do we want to do? I guess we do it like this. That'd be the easiest way. Phantomex 101, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Let me move this so I can actually see what the alert's about. There we go. Following. Perfect. Yeah, age decay. There you go. Let's see if I can cut away that. Perfect. Good. Now we can see. Now we can actually see what we're doing. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with Castle Ruins. I really like these tiles. La Vosges. Is that how you pronounce that? I hope. Or La Vosges. Welcome. Hello. How are things? We are building a dungeon beneath the keep on the Borderlands. I think we're going to make this room square, about this big. So we need to put some flooring down, but that'll be real easy. Like that, and like that. Click and drag, baby. When you're doing something simple like a floor, click and drag is where it's at. Or like this. We will need a door, so that's fine. Ooh, to that note, we will need to change that corner. I think we want a door on this side, don't we? Yeah, I think we do. We're going to do stone double doors, not to be confused with stone Dumbledore, which is a Harry Potter fanfic about a stoner. wizard professor who runs a school. I'm lying. I don't know. I don't know where that bit's going. All right, we'll put a door here, a door over here, and a door. How about one over here near the corner? There we go. All right, so we just need some of these for the places that don't have walls, which is perfectly fine. And we're gonna swap. Whoops, we're gonna swap this out with. Let me collapse this props menu here, which is so big, so many props, and then re-extend sewers and grab the corner with floor for this bit, and then a piece with just the wall. Is that yeah, that's what I want. Perfect, right there. Because we're gonna put a door right there, and of course this door. This is room 1, west entry. Right here, west entry, locked strong wooden door, DC 10 to open, DC 20 to break, 20 hit points. Okay, so we'll just do a wooden door. Cool beans. Oh, gotta click back into TaleSpire. There we go. So dungeon door. That's all we need. Put it there, and it opens. Beautiful. Actually, do we want to rotate? I think we want to rotate that. There we go. So that opens in there. Dungeon door. Done. For the other doors in this room, are you making for your game or just for fun? Right now, just for fun and content. And thanks to TaleSpire, no, currently they don't have a way to attach notes to things as far as I know. But they do have a way that I can share this map with everybody. Once I'm done, I'm going to split this up into a couple lines of text. Basically, you click and drag and select things in the app, and then you hit copy, just Control-C, and then you open Notepad or whatever text program, simple text program you have, and then you paste into there, and it'll paste a bunch of gobbledygook. But then I can email that text file off or put it up for anywhere for people to download, and you can open up this exact map in your own TaleSpire, which is super awesome. So that is one thing I'm definitely going to do, is I'm going to make it so that other people can just, open it, just have it, download the text file, open it up, copy and paste it into their own TaleSpire, and run a game in it. That would be awesome. Because that is really what I want. I want to use TaleSpire's ability to do that, to just kind of spread the love, allow people to run games in here and add what they want. Change things. Use it to their own means. Hey, it's fine. Make it yours. Make it your map to run the games that you want to run, and all that fun stuff. That is the end goal. Alright, so this room, as we can see, is empty, which is fine. We can leave it empty. It kind of has adds an air of, what is it? Not intensity, suspense. An air of suspense. So room 2, I'm going to go off to the north here for room 2. Room 2 is going to be small. We're going to make it a tiny room. Do we want to have a corridor? I don't know. Do we want a corridor? Probably. Do we want all of the corridors to look like this? I would say these corridors that look like this are junctions where it's going to lead into a surface structure. Otherwise, the dungeon's going to be this. Yeah, I think we're going to do. That's how we're going to do it. It is, yes, very cool, very useful. It's right now it's in beta, but yeah, as I said, this year they're hoping to release it on Steam so that anyone can buy it, download it. Ruined supply closet, sure. The north. Oh, this is room 2. So the south entry which would be these doors here. Trapped stuck stone door, DC 20 to break open, 60 hit points. Electrified lock, DC 15 to find. DC 15 to find, DC 10 to disable. Affects each creature with it, which touches the lock. DC 14 save or take, I'm guessing dexterity save, or take 10d10 lightning damage. Whew. I did set this as a level 12 dungeon, so there are going to be some big numbers in here. East entry for this room, this room up here, is going to be it's going to be over here, just under. Okay, so it's going to be underneath the fortress, which is fine. It's a contact poison doorknob or door handle, I guess, or con. Yeah, I guess lightning's usually con, but I guess it could be, or usually dex. Sorry, but I guess it could be con. Contact poison, DC 15 to find, DC 10 to disable. I guess it's like a magical doorknob or door handle that it secretes poison. I guess affects each creature that touches the trigger. DC 17, that's definitely con, or take 18d10 poison damage. It would be definitely poison damage. Yeah, Dungeon does a good job of putting in most of the crunch, but you have to use your DM brain to figure out the other little bits that it's missing. So yeah, this is going to be a small room. It's going to have this. Okay, so the room features the north and east walls. This would are engraved with glowing symbols, and several headless statues are scattered throughout the room. They like to do that in Donjon, I've noticed. They like their headless statues. A lot of the times when I create a room randomly, you'll get that headless statue note about a room. That's fine. Alright, so there, I guess we'll make it that big and generally square. So let me get the corner with the floor. So it's going to be 3 and then 3. And let's get some flooring down from our quick bar. We can do that, and then use our little half pieces to fill in whatever we couldn't with the bigger pieces. There we go. I accidentally. So they have 2 different tiles in each set. Usually they usually for walls they have the wall with the floor, and then they have the wall without the floor. So it kind of makes it a little more flexible, I guess. And this wall is going to have a mural with glowing lights on it. Do I have a way to do that? Maybe. Maybe. Probably. Yes. Short answer, yes. Do we want to change the type of wall? Because it has a mural, right? Or what? Did I read it wrong? Engraved with glowing symbols. Torch menu? They do have lighting. Where is lighting? Lighting is right here. And you have a few options. I could just do some candles set into the walls. I could just do bonfires. Just a couple bonfires here and there. Which I think was probably what I'm going to do. Just keeps it simple. I think this wall should be... Yeah. I mean, what are our options? Engraved with... Yeah, I mean, they're just going to be the same. They're going to be the same kind of walls that we've been using. So this is fine. We're fine with this. So it's got... These are walls, and I would say it's going to be the north and west walls are going to have the glowing symbols. So let's go ahead and throw those in there. Let's see. Whoop. I'm trying to do this in a way that, let's see. Sure. And come up a little bit, throw one here. Come down a little bit, like down to there. Throw one here. Sure. And they're like into the wall too, so that kind of works. Perfect. Alright, and we'll do... Let's see. One here. one here. And how about one way over here? Like, also toward the bottom of the wall. Like there. Cool. That works. So there, glowing symbols on the engraved in the walls. Cool beans. And they could be like dwarven runes or something like that. It's up to the DM. Whatever he wants. Water. Yum yum water. Yum yum water. Yum yum. So for this wall, I think we're gonna do just a single stone door, which we have the option to do. And it is supposed to be a stone door. Yes. Oh no. Trapped and stuck wooden door. All right, so it's gonna be a wooden door. Why not? Sure. Wooden door it is. Whoops. Let me grab one of these. There we go. And that, and we can just grab the wooden door from over here, copy it, and put it there. Cool beans. So that wooden door is the poison door. Cool. All right. One thing you can do in TaleSpire to leave notes is you can actually hide tokens around that as reminders, kind of. So for the poison door, I might do like, let's see, where is it? It's not undead. Elementals? No. Constructs? Oh, they added a pterodactyl. I didn't know that. Cool. There's a pterodactyl. there's a pterodactyl for people who like pterodactyls. Cool. Is it? It's not an elementals. Wood itself is poisonous and therefore doesn't rot. Sure, you could definitely do that. Oh, here's one. We could just put some fungus. Put a little shroomer man. Little shroomer. Look at him. Wait, look at him. He's so mad. He's so mad. Whoop. He's so mad. I can't zoom in anymore. He's so mad. Oh man, that's great. So we take Shroomer here and we just hide him. And then when you go into DM site, you just hold down tab, and you'll get the note of Shroomer, or you could rename it. GM tools, rename. You could just put poison door. And rename. And now, whenever you do that, whenever you hold down tab, poison door. Perfect. There you go. That's how you add notes. It's a little, but hey, it works. There, poison door. No question. Poison door. And you can, of course, probably add a little bit more text. I'm not sure how much text you can actually add. I imagine you probably have to keep it somewhat brief. But yeah, it's a roundabout way of doing it. If it seems dumb and it works, it isn't dumb. True. Definitely. All right. Cool. So we'll just go down the line and just say room 3. And just apply whatever entries apply. It's not going to have a north entry, but it will have a west and east. So the west entry for this is the same. Oh, there we go. Perfect. It's the same. It's the same one that we just did. Excellent. Leads to room 2. Exactly. That's what it does. The east entry is a strong wooden door. DC 20 to open. DC 20 to break. Leads to room 4, inhabited by 5 cave fishers. I forget what cave fishers are, but I know they're bad. When I created this dungeon, it lets you select a few variable things, and I selected vermin as the inhabitants, I think, and I was going to do abandoned, but then I was like, we want to do something. Yes, 5e cave fishers, specifically. Yeah, I made sure to have vermin as the bad guy type, I guess. I mean, we can look it up. Here, let's see. The new tab. We'll do D&D Beyond. Let me dismiss that. And we'll look up Cave Fisher. Okay. Cave Fisher. Whoops. Cave Fisher is... Oh, no, I need vote. Oh, am I not signed in? I'm probably not signed in. Oh, yeah, I do need to sign in, don't I? Yep, that's me. Oh, I don't want to do... Hold on. Let me do this real quick. There we go. And, where'd I put my phone? Ugh. Let me do my thing on the thing that lets me do things. Meaning my phone, I guess. And... Yeah, authorize. Thank you, please. Thank you. There we go. Okay. How about we look up Cave Fisher again. There we go. Oh, let me turn this back on. 7-foot-long lobster roaches. Awesome. Also wanted to say that really like how I voiced with the show. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I had some back and forth on how I was going to do it. Ended up using a lot of the suggestions from Matt Colville, the way he suggested doing Dragonborn, like with a very stunted or stilted type of speech kind of thing, which makes sense to me. All right, so these are, what's the CR? CR3. There are 5 of them. That's kind of bad. Flammable blood. Cool. That sounds cool. They have spider climb. AC of 16, 58 hit points apiece. Cool. Adhesive filament. Cool. Multi-attack. They have 2 claws per attack at +5 to hit. Average of 10 points of damage. Nice. Yeah. So if they have flammable blood, gains vulnerability to fire damage. I see. Okay. Uses action to extend anything it touches. Creature is grappled by that. Ability check you use to escape. Filament can be attacked. Immunity to poison, psychic, but weapon that fails to sever becomes stuck to it, requiring... Oh, that just sounds like a bad time. So yeah, once it's bloodied, it gains vulnerability to fire damage, which seems weird. Oh, so it just ignites. I guess that makes sense. Cool. All right, so those are our friends that we're using for this room. So yeah, the west entry, we got that. East entry, strong wooden door. So this is going to be a room with a battle, I'd say. And how many cave fishers? Oh wait, no, the next room is. I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. 5 cave fishers. So that room's going to be somewhat big. This one, I would say, someone has... Okay, so the features, someone has scrawled, the Order of the Orb killed a demon here, in Dwarvish runes, on the south wall. And a pile of spoiled meat lies... Well, at this point, the spoiled meat is probably going to be dust. Or whatever is the next natural step for compost. Just dirt? Dust? Probably. So I guess we make this room somewhat small. Eaten by the cave fishers? Yes, the Order of the Orb. They defeated the demon. However, they were eaten by the cave fishers. Calabanana, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Let's see. Oh, we should really... Oh, I gotta get back into building assets. There we go. And up into this. Sure. Let me do this. We'll make this like a narrow-ish room, right? It's gonna be narrow. That's what I'm trying to get at. which will have made the battle against the demon somewhat harrowing. So it'll do that, and then it will extend down all the way here. Do-do-do. And do-do-do. Perfect. Cool. So the door over here, we're going to have it... Oh, this isn't that bad, actually. Because we can... The great thing about clipping is that you can do that. It's like, I really need that to be a corner. Well, now it's a corner. There you go. Well, I could either do that, or I could come out a little further and just come down this way, which I guess we could. Yeah, sure. Let me just copy that. Or actually, this is sort of a junction between two rooms, so really all I need to do is... Whoops, let me come down a little bit on my grid. That's too far. Way too far. Way too far. Let's do that. There we go. And yeah, we'll just put the door here. That's the easy way to do it. Alright, so that means that the room is really determined by the walls of the adjacent rooms. Cal Banana, how fun is it to build in TaleSpire? I supported the Kickstarter and have it in my library, though as my players don't have it, can't use it yet, so I haven't quite gotten it. It is a blast. And I say that coming from having to build a lot of maps in Roll20, which is fine. It's serviceable. However, a lot of the time it's super time consuming and not as intuitive and strictly not as fun as building in TaleSpire. Let me grab that. Because this, I mean, you get the 3D element, and that takes away from having to... It takes away the necessity of having to make other maps in like you would in Roll20. It's like I got to make a separate map for this floor and a separate map for this floor. This, you just build the building. You just build it, and there you go. All the floors are there. All you have to do is use the slider, and it takes you through each layer, and it's great. I love it. And you can make maps on the fly real easy, really easy. Let's see, stuck. Oh wait, we're looking at room 3. Nope, that's right. East entry, strong wooden door. So we're going to use the wooden door again. Whoops, I did not mean to grab it. I meant to copy it. There we go. Well, I guess we're just doing it like that. There. Good. Good. So I think for the demon thing, we're going to put something in here that implies a demon was summoned, maybe? I do have a tile definitely for the rotted meat, so I have a tile in mind for that, so don't worry. Let me see. Oh, where is it? Mage's Orb. There you go. We'll put it in the wall. So a demon, apparently, was summoned in here, and it was defeated. And if you can see that there are some gaps here, I can fill those in with clipping. Super easy. And you got the little demon pedestal there. Alright, so to fill in those gaps, we're going to use the 1x2 Castle Ruins wall and just do this. Done and done. Excellent. Alright, and for the piles of rotted meat, we have, let's see, there is a dirt pile. There it is, dirt pile. There's some rotted meat in the corner. Perfect! What a great room. One thing we can also do, I think, this might be a stretch, but I think we can actually make this glow if we take the bonfire and put it in its space. There we go. You can kind of see the bonfire. let me actually, oops. All right, let's try that again. Just move it down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, now it's ominous. Cool. Sweet. All right. So there you can just barely see it peeking out there. That's fine. All right. So the next room, room 4, strong locked wooden door, which is this gentleman. Yep, we did that. Someone scrawled, Order of the Orb killed the demon here in Dwarvish runes on the south wall, and a pile of spoiled meat lies on the west side of the room. Well, it doesn't matter where it is, really, but so it's scrawled on the wall here, Order of the Orb killed the demon here, and below it is some rotted meat, probably from their packs, or it could have been Order of the Orb themselves. They were probably made of meat at one point. All right. Cool. So room 4. Let's go down to that one. East entry. Yep. The west entry is going to be another door. South entry, there is no south entry, so we can ignore that. Locked strong wooden door. Yep. And locked stone door. For the east entry. Okay. Cool. And this is where the cave fishers are. So this room, I wish there was a way to add, like, spider webs and stuff, but as of right now, there isn't. In TaleSpire. Who's to say that they won't later? I would assume that is something that they are working on. Definitely seems like an asset that would be used. All right, we're going to come all the way over to the edge. right there. This is going to be a big room because there's going to be that's going to be a corner piece. Let me grab. Nope, not that one. This guy. There we go. Perfect. And come down to about. Let's make this room kind of weird shaped. So there and there. Sure. Do we want to do a double wall there? I think so, actually. Let me move these real quick. Let's move the dirt over here, and we will see. Oh, yeah, that works. Just do that. And for this part, whoops, we just need one of these to complete the thing. And then for this room, we can just double it up right like that. And there you go. Cool. And let me get my floor piece right there. There we go. And just pull that across. Oop, too far. And there. And is that correct? Yes. Okay. And then the 1x2. Okay. So, one thing that we're going to encounter here is this inside corner, which for just as of the moment, sorry, trying to pick my words. As of this moment, they don't currently have a easy way to do that inside corner in this tile set, this inside corner. But they do have a couple other options. I could put a pillar there, which would probably do the trick. Like if I did one of these, that might do it. Kind of. Let's see. Yeah, not really. Or I could just do a castle block, one of these, and just make it a super hard corner, which is fine. I'm fine with that. There are in other tile sets there are tiles that let you do like fill-in spaces like that, which is kind of nice. But for the Castle Ruins set, not as of right now. They don't have something like that. So this is this east entry. It is a stone door, a single stone door. Let me grab it. Where is it? Stone. Oh, that's door dungeon. Door peasant. Door stone. There it is. This is TaleSpire. It is a virtual tabletop, currently in beta, but they are planning on releasing this year for purchase on like Steam. Steam, as far as I know, that's the only platform you can buy it on. But yeah, it's set agnostic. You can use it for any game. It has built-in dice rollers. A whole bunch of tile sets, minis, bunch of stuff. They're the dice. The dice are notoriously stingy. If you watch Z's Sunday, oh well, I say that and I just roll 20. So there you go. Womp womp, everybody. Womp womp. If you watch Z's stream games on Sunday, you will be privy to that already. The stinginess of Roll20's, or no, sorry, I keep saying Roll20. The stinginess of TaleSpire's dice. Oh, precious water. Precious water. Okay, so this room has cave fissures. The way to do cave fissures... let's see. What do we have that's close to cave fissures? Giants, goblinoid, hero, NPC, undead, animal? Is there an animal that we have? We have crocodiles, giant rats, giant bats. Ooh! Giant scorpion. That's close. That's probably as close as we're going to get. Perfect. And we can make it smaller. The cave fissures are medium. Okay. Currently this is large, definitely. We want to make it medium. There you go, medium. Let me get into this mode here. And there are 5 of them. So I don't think we can copy. So we just kind of have to drag over 5 of these. Whoops. Or just 2, 3, 4, 5. There. And now I've got to reduce each one. GM tools, set size, 1 by 1. GM tools, set size, 1 by 1. And GM tools, set size, 1 by 1. There we go. Whoops. There we go. All right. Yeah. And so as not to alert your players, you can... Let me just place them here around this. I'm probably also going to do some other terrain, quote unquote, in here, like rises and stuff like that. One of the stretch goals was met for TaleSpire model creation system, wasn't it? I think so. I believe so. They had hinted at a sort of team up with Eldritch Foundry. And I know Eldritch Foundry does a lot of their a lot of their models for their minis. Recently, they added one of my favorites, which is the Ravenfolk. Little Ravenfolk. It's a Kenku. Ravenfolk Rogue. Let me turn on this torch. Oh, there we go. Ravenfolk. There's the torch. Whoop! Whoa! I accidentally grabbed that guy. So that's one thing you got to be careful of in TaleSpire. You have to lock, if you're on a level that you want to stay on, you gotta hit this little lock next to the green slider, and that ensures that you will not accidentally, even if I end up grabbing that guy at that layer, I won't accidentally teleport up to that level. Anyway, yeah, little Kenku. There's this little sneaking in here, sneaking into the dungeon. Cool. And where was I? Oh yes. For hiding these guys, you can go to hide, right click, hide, right click, hide, right click, hide, and right click, hide. Perfect. There you go. Now your players are none the wiser. Let's see. We do want to do some like rises and stuff, and I wish we could do cobwebs and spiderwebs, but we can't yet. I'm sure TaleSpire will get there eventually. Trying to think if there's anything. There really isn't anything to kind of substitute spiderweb. So hey, use your imagination. All right, so let's go up to castle ruins again, and we will add a few more of these just around. See, one in the wall there, and then coming out like that, and then maybe it narrows here like that. Sure. And then if we go into DM site, we can see all of the we can see all the tokens, and we can move them appropriately where they should be. I think if I move him there, am I right? Yeah, okay, there we go. And we'll move him up here. Yes, I am Wades and Shadows. I am Wades and Shadows. That's me. Let's see. Let's move it there. There we go. So now we've got a little bit more dimension to this encounter. Maybe he's not up there. Maybe he would be down here because that hits the ceiling. What's it like to be strictly slightly YouTube internet famous? I'm not gonna lie. It's the same. There's not much difference. It's literally it comes into play very seldom. That is, it's fine. I mean, it's awesome that you guys love it. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, I'm a pretty big deal to like 8 people. Yeah, I've only had the oh, you do that kind of thing happen once. Which was weird, but nice. Oh, I missed a thing. Link's DM, thank you for the follow. And Vegas Bellum, welcome to the stream. Thank you. Welcome to the chat. Let's see. So yeah, there's that room, the Cave Fishers. I'm gonna leave the little Kenku there as kind of a just a placeholder. Vegas Bellum, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Precious, precious water. Ah, delicious. All right, so where are we now? We're on, what room are we on? There's the Cave Fishers. They're done. They're donezo. Let me enlarge this a little bit. There we go. Cool. So that was room 4. 5 Cave Fishers. Cool. Aside from that, what was it? The east entry. Locked stone door. Okay, just locked. Excellent. And the great thing about Dungeon is that you can export this as a PDF, or you can actually just print it as a PDF anyway out of your browser. I am building a dungeon, random generated dungeon in TaleSpire. I'm basically just using the room descriptions. I'm not using its layout, so to speak. I'm just kind of organically making the dungeon sprawl as it will, given the confines, because we are kind of limited to what we can do. We have to build within this this sort of rocky thing. We're on room 5. Yes, 5. So we have the north and south entry, which is going to turn into the west and south entry. So we can ignore that. The west entry is just a locked stone door. The south entry is another electrified lock. They like that. A stair ascends to a catwalk hanging between the east and west walls, and a faded torn tapestry hangs from the north wall. Interesting. Okay. We actually do have tapestries in TaleSpire. They're not very big, but they're tapestries. So cool. We can actually use that. Let me go back into build mode. So I think this is going to have a very small or a very short corridor. Let me grab one of these and one of the and flip it and do it there as well. And how about a corner piece? And ooh, actually, we're going to come out this far. There, that makes more sense. The White Raven 2004. Hey yourself. Hey yourself. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. throw those down like that. And I believe we're gonna hit the inverted corner. We could do that. We could do one of these. Whoops. Boop. There we go. And this is just gonna be just a corridor. And we might put a trap here. Why not? Let's put let's just put a spike trap right here. Cause why not? Why not? Let's see. Props. So far, there's only a height trap. Oh yeah, height traps are fun. Oh my gosh. Oh, a reverse gravity rune. I had one. I remember it was a reverse gravity rune that was covered by an illusion of a pit. So if the players like tried to like lean over and look down the pit, it would trigger the rune, and then they would shoot up to spikes that were on the ceiling. Which is just, really happy the next episode we like. Yeah, next Friday. Next Friday, baby. Yeah, height trap, Matt Colville, yep. He likes those as well. Put a second spike trap on the ceiling because everyone needs a friend. Exactly. But yes, I am guilty of doing that in my dungeons. The fake out traps. It's like, oh, it's a pit. It's like, nope, it's an illusion, and there's a magical rune on it, and you are flung up into the ceiling onto some spikes. Let's see here. All right, so there's that reverse gravity prismatic wall. Oh, on the ceiling, yeah. Exactly, prismatic walls. Whew, whew. All right, let's see how many colors you hit. Full Elder Scrolls. Exactly. There are also bear traps I forgot about that you can do, and crossbow turrets, which we could also potentially hide throughout the dungeon. All right, so how are we going to do? I think that this is just an opening. It's not actually going to have a door in it because it's part of the room as a whole. Jojo with an idea. What's up? Hit me with that idea. Crossbow trap in here. Sure, we can do a crossbow trap. What else is in here? It's just stairs ascend to a catwalk hanging between. Yeah, so this is going to be a tall room, right? Because it's got to have a catwalk. So we can actually do a little crossbow mounted kind of situation. I do have to keep in mind that I do have this, so I think this room is probably going to link up with this corridor, which is fine, completely fine. Let me just finish this corridor. Door at the end locks if you fail the roll, making a murder corridor. Yeah. Demonstration how you run the dungeon, like have the explorer initiative. Oh yeah. So yeah, for this room here. Let's go into DM mode and say that he makes his surprise roll or whatever, or his investigate or his perception roll, or the monsters fail their stealth. Reveal them. So you see these three with your torchlight. You can currently see only those three. So we will roll initiative. So you go into turn-based mode, and I will select the little Kenku and just roll d20. Whoops, just one, please. Oh, I keep trying to. Oops, and I just hurl it into the ether. I get an 18. Excellent. So I will hit the little. You can go roll. Hit this little cog, and I believe. Whoops, I just hit him, and he pops up in there. So he got an 18. And I can close that, and then whatever these guys get, we'll roll that. And I'm just gonna roll. Yeah, okay, 16. They're going second. Cool. So, and then I just go back into the cog, and then I just click on 1, 2, 3, because they're all going in the same thing. The dice do go on the map. They're down there somewhere under the water. They're somewhere down there. Yeah, there they are. They're way down there. Yep, there's one. There's the other. And you can right-click on them and whoops. There we go. Whoops. Oh, that's because I'm still in this. There we go. I can right-click on it and remove it. Or you can right-click on it and GM's tools remove all dice that have been thrown, which is also very, very, very useful. Oh, Pizza Club Prez, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's always a blast doing VO for Z stuff. It's awesome. And yes, you can pick them up and roll them again. It's very useful. So yeah, say it's his turn. If you select him and you right-click on him, you can attack. Oh wait, that's the other way around. Sorry. You right-click on him and attack. Shoot him, and then multi-attack, shoot him, and shoot him. The one thing you do have to do is you have to go in and adjust the stats. So you can put a stat in for armor class and hit points, and I don't know, whatever else the other two could possibly do. This is set agnostic, so other sets have other stats that you might want to keep track of course. But yeah, it's pretty simple. It took me a bit to get the hang of the initiative thing, but eventually I got it. All you do is you just go to your next thing, and then you can go, next down the turn order and so on. And yeah. So if they are out of combat, do you let them move their minis? Oh yeah, they have control. If they are in TaleSpire, if they're logged into the same map, then they have control of their minis. They have control of any minis, depending on the permissions you give them. But yes, they can move their own minis around, and you can use, I believe, you can use WASD, or is it WASD? I think it might be the arrow. I can never figure that one out. Like sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. But I believe WASD does work for that. Maybe I just need to be out of the menus. Nope, no idea. There is a way to do it though. So yeah, when we come back from this short little ad break, we're gonna do some more building stuff. Yeah, they should use this VOD as a commercial. Hey, yeah, if they throw some of that sweet bouncy rock money my way. But yeah, we're gonna do a commercial, and when we come back, we're gonna do some more building in TaleSpire. Don't go nowhere. Hey, we're back. Hopefully the hopefully the ads are fine. I don't know what ads they run. I don't have control over it. They just run what they want. So yeah, we're building the dungeon below the keep on the Borderlands using TaleSpire. For anyone just joining, we are also kind of going over some of the features of TaleSpire that are kind of neat, like the mini renaming feature. Like if we go to our little Kenku friend, I'm sorry, Ravenfolk friend, and go to GM tools and rename, we can name him good old Shifty Wick. I don't know if it was, yeah, that seems right. So that's Shifty Wick now. So now if you highlight it, you can see Shifty Wick, and we got Cave Fishers, and there's one over here that I missed. So all I gotta do is click on them, and GM tools, rename Cave Fisher. There we go. Perfect. Oh, didn't see any ads? Really? Weird. It might be the issue with my automated ad thing. But, hey, whatever. If you are... Jojo, if you sub, you don't get ads. There you go. And Soapy Wan Kenobi, you probably didn't see any because I had started playing them, which turns off ads for new players or viewers who just join the stream. So that might be it. Whenever I play an ad, it turns off automated ads for half an hour. So anyone who joins within that half hour doesn't get an ad, which is nice. It tells Twitch that, hey, I played an ad. You don't need to play another ad. All right, cool. So yes, there we go. That's the renaming mechanic in TaleSpire, which is really cool, and it helps to kind of make the minis your own. I am going to change these tiles into corner tiles. Whoops, not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. We'll just do that. This is TaleSpire. It is a virtual tabletop for anything. You can play any RPG on it. And if you've watched Z's streams on Sunday of us using it, you can play non-RPG games on it, like board games and stuff. He built a Go board on it one episode not too long ago. It was a few weeks ago. And very recently we were playing a very Civ-like game on this program. It is very useful, very cool. We like it a lot. And I will note again that they do not sponsor this stream. Though they do sponsor some of Z's videos. Alright, so there is the door leading into this new room, which is room number 5. We have here the north entry, which is this door. Not this. This isn't going to be a door. In fact, we can probably just make that flooring, just to make it, and we'll make more spike drops. How about that? We'll make up for the loss of the narrowness with more traps. We'll just copy that and put one here too. Perfect. Excellent. All right, so Cheese's Crust 213. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. It sounded almost like Jesus Crust, which I think was the intent. All right. Is this a... No. I'm looking for the wall. That's what we want. We want that one. Chris Kriegs, can you add effects like Magic Zone centered on a player? Not yet. You can't do that quite yet. Does it automate turns and whatnot? You do have a turn order that you can create. Whoops. Let me exit build mode. Yeah. See, you just add them to the turn order. You go into turn-based mode, hit this little cog, and then if you just click on a mini, it adds them to the. Let me see if I can. Oh, if I right-click, it takes them out. If I click on them, it adds them back in, and you can move them around in there. And then if you go out of the edit mode, it just takes you through next and previous. You can track whose turn it is. It's really cool. It's really cool. Dual crossbows and no cover make for a happy DM. Yeah. Let's see. All right. Where was that tile I was using? This guy. All right. Let's build this room. And we are going to build it tall because it is a room with scaffolding in it. Let's see here. I'd say build to about there. And then we'll need a corner piece. And then we'll build this. Whoa. Did not want to zoom in. There we go. Cool. Whoa! Too far out. Too far out. Copy that. Paste it there. And let me get my... There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. Alright. Nope. Going with the 2x2. It's a little easier to fill in the space. Timbuck! Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Can you click and drag also? Yes. Yes, you can. As long as you're not trying to do clipping effects, like clip one tile into another, you can click and drag. That is the only restriction. You can't use it with clipping, but otherwise, you can click and drag any tile. Cancer Soup, thank you for the follow, and I hope that means crab soup. I hope, against hope, that you mean crab soup. So we'll say that like this area is only one level, but this room is like this area beyond is twice as tall. So we get to do neat little grid things here. In fact, we can do one of my favorite things that I like to do with archways and doorways, which is make an archway. Last session of gameplay, we surprised a group of fish folk who were using ballistas to protect a church or a church of a weird boomerang feet. Oh, Church of a weird boomerang fetus god. Wow. Oh my, yeah, that sounds like a heck of a time. Just a bowl of tumors. Gross. Gross. So there we go. There's our archway. This supports a pretty big map. Here, I'm going to zoom out and show you the map that we've been working on. This is part of this map. This is the dungeon beneath this little fortress that we've been building. And you have the gray void beyond that is your oyster to build upon. Yeah, this is just a tiny, tiny little bit. Of course, depending on your machine, too much will slow your machine down. So it is within the restriction of your computer, essentially. Whoops, did not want to do that. But yes, this is the keep on the Borderlands from the classic D&D module B2 from Gary Gygax himself, written by the man. And yeah, we tried to stick to it as close as we could. There are some size changes here and there. How many streams? What stream is this? I don't even know. What year is it? What year is it? Like the end of Twin Peaks: The Return. Wait, what year is it? Let me see here. Let me go to my channel and see exactly where I am. Let's see, videos, past broadcasts. This would be number 21, episode 21 of TaleSpire, which means we've done 60 hours of building. That's basically it. Yeah, we've only been building this. So yeah, it's 60. This is 60 hours of work. Yeah, and we've done most of the minis we've set down. We've done all of like the interior stuff. Oops, let me unlock that. There we go. All the interior stuff like bookshelves, beds, everything. Every floor, every building is furnished. So, yeah. I've been DMing a game, and through 5 players fought 5 All-Hydra cultists on Sunday, and while no one died, they realized all too late that combat wasn't over when they entered the water beacon and met Sagan, Baron, Samurai. Forgotten Realms is too good sometimes. Yeah. I want to try 3.5, but my brain can't figure out the game. Oh, can't find a game. Yeah, 3.5 is fun. I ran it for a little bit. I tried to stay running it even after 4 came out, but I don't know. I think it hooked me. 4 hooked me somehow. 4th edition hooked me, and I ran that for years and years and years, despite the existence of Pathfinder. Yes, you do have to furnish it all by hand. You can, in some cases, like copy and paste some furnishings, but it's really dependent on the other building having the same exact floor space. Otherwise, it gets real iffy, and you can't really paste into an existing room if what you're trying to paste into the room exceeds its boundaries. Yeah, it's 60 hours of loving work. Traps and hidden items. You can hide minis pretty easily. Oops, there we go. So minis are easy. You just right click on them and hide. There you go. And then as a DM, you can just hit tab, and then it'll show you all the hidden figures, or hidden figures. Good movie. It'll show you all the hidden minis, and then you just right click on them again, and hit reveal, and then they're revealed. For tiles, it's a little different. It's a little more complicated. So you have to go into DM view, click on the edit hide volumes, create a hide volume, and then go into whatever you're trying to hide, say these pit traps or these spike traps, and then click and drag and hope to God you're on the right. You're not. See, I'm like way outside of the zone on that. Hold on, let me see. Let me click into the middle of the tile. That's usually, you want to get your little cursor there on the middle of the tile, both height wise and length and width wise. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. There we go. And then edit, create a new hide volume. Hopefully this won't hide the arch above it, but I have a feeling it's going to hide the arch above it. Yep, it did. Which is fine. So if you, and then you can toggle visibility. And then when you go out of DM view, whoops, that's caps lock, not tab. Oh, wait, there we go. Oh, I have to click off there. There we go. So now we're out of DM view. Whoops. And if I toggle, right-click on this, toggle visibility, and hide it, now it's hidden, but I can see it as red since I'm the DM. That just means it's hidden. And then you just go back in to here and edit hide volumes, right-click on it, and hit toggle the visibility to visible, and then your players can see it. But it's very iffy, like I have with clipping, especially because I have this arch overlapping. It counts as being as a part of that space, so it hid both of those. But it's easy enough to fix. You just go back in, edit hide volumes, right-click on it, and delete the hide volume. Now you don't have to worry about it. Now they're both visible. So you probably just go back in, remove this arch, make this invisible, and then go back in, replace the arch. Yeah, it's like it's a layered process. You have to be sure that what you're doing is what you want to be doing, or else it could end poorly. So yeah, this room, we have the arch. We're gonna make it twice as tall. So we want to go up here, and we're gonna grab just the regular wall tile, not one with the floor. Perfect. That's what we want. And let's go ahead and square that off to start. Kind of random. Do you miss some of the crunch in the older systems? No. I don't miss the crunch from the older systems. Like, I mean, I started running D&D way back in 2nd edition, and I definitely, like, looking back now, a lot of that crunch seems like arbitrary or like too much. It seems like too much at this point. I mean, 5th edition kind of spoiled me. I mean, as a DM, you can add or subtract as much crunch as you want. Like, I know in my home games, or in any game that I run in 5e, I use the massive damage tables, which is an optional thing, and that's just more crunch. I also like make it a house rule that constructs, oozes, and undead aren't subject to sneak attack because they have no vital organs or anything like that. Valranoth, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. A lot of effort put into this, and maybe I'll decide to build a map. I like this map. I like Keep on the Borderlands. It's a classic D&D map, and I'm running a monthly game through Eventbrite based in Keep on the Borderlands. I don't use this map for that game because the players don't have TaleSpire. You know, it's a little prohibitive in that sense. But once it's released, actually, I might be able to actually use it depending on my players' willingness to actually purchase it. But yeah, aside from that, it just seemed like a really neat map to build. You know, and it allows for a little bit of flexibility on my part. I can add my own flair to it. And also, I have two sources to pull from. I have the 4th edition Keep on the Chaos Scar article that I can use for, you know, information, and I have the you know, the 1st edition Keep on the Borderlands module that I can also pull from. But yeah, I'm trying, and to that effect, I'm also trying to use old modules to build, just because I like classic D&D, and I want to, you know, just kind of make their little 2D black and white maps a beautiful 3D rendered thing. That just seems like something that would be really, that seemed like something that would be really cool. If it took 60 hours, I can only imagine how long it would take to build something like Suzale or Waterdeep. Yep. Yeah. I am actually building a very obscure Forgotten Realms city on another map. It is in the Moonshade Isles. It is called Dawncastle. There, I could find no lore about it, about what it actually is, so I kind of made it up as I went. And it's coming along pretty good. I do have to go in and change some stuff. TaleSpire has released some tile sets that are would be very much useful to it, and I have to go in and replace the tiles that I was using with the new, more appropriate tiles. It's not a lot, but it's definitely going to be a little time-consuming. So, for the scaffolding and the tapestry, let's see here. The White Raven 204 using the inverted AOL AOL logo with an eyeball. Let's see here. Where is Harbor? Harbor, there it is. All right, so with the harbor tiles, you can use these as scaffolding very easily. So there you go. There's some scaffolding. A way up, we got a ramp. Where's the ramp? We can either do ramp or stepladder. I think stepladder might be better in this instance. And in fact, we'll make this a very high scaffolding. Where is it? There we go. We'll do that. Or actually, we'll just do that. We'll make it kind of layered. Whoop. Give me this guy. There we go. And let me read the description again here real quick. A stair. Oh, a stair ascends to a catwalk, hanging between the east and west walls. Oh. Weird. Okay. I misread that. We can do that. We can 100% do that. All right, so a stair. So if that's the case... Oh, this is perfect, actually. Let's see. Can we get away with it? Yes, if we do something to the other side of that wall, which we will do, because why not? So we'll copy this. We'll say that right about here is where the catwalk is going to be. So we're going to... And we have to move our grid and place another one and move our grid and place another one and move our grid and place well, we don't need to go that high, actually. I think that high is good enough. And we are going to use our arch tiles again. Let me grab one. Actually, let me move our... Oh, this should be fine. Let me grab that and then place it in this. Well, no, it's a little too high up. We'll come down into the floor a little bit. That might make it a little better. There we go. And then flip it around and right there. Perfect. All right, so now we can build a catwalk across. And actually, let me... Before I do that, let me flip this and put its twin over there. There we go. And so this is going to be a narrow catwalk made of stone that's spanning this this room. Oh wait, it said east and west walls, didn't it? A catwalk hanging between... Yep. All right. Huh. All right, so... Sure. If that's the case... I mean, you could read that however you want. Either it's between the walls, meaning it spans that wall. Ooh. Do I have a weird gap there? Oh, no, that's fine. Oh, cool, that's in that... Oh, that's perfect, actually. All right, cool. So, yeah, I would say it's between the east and west walls, meaning that it is linking the two, basically. Cool. All right, so, and now a narrow catwalk. We'll use the very distressed-looking stone. Yeah, there we go. There's the catwalk. And we're also going to do a support right around the center, which is going to be, again, these arches. So... Let me see. Center would be right about here. And then we can just do that. There you go. It's kind of hard to see. Here, let me put some lighting down in here. This is like since we have all of this above us now, it is very tough to see things under here, and I knew this would be an issue. This individual file, I don't even know. I'd have to look and see and figure it out. We'll use the will campfire be enough? I kind of want to put it in a way that's not going to be in the way. Here, there. So now you can see the arch. Yes, weak and crumbly. That's what it's supposed to be. Yep, exactly. All right. Also, what we can do, we can also put like a door here, right? Since there is a catwalk leading up, we can put a stone door in that wall. Excellent. Actually, we would want it with my great hammer. Make a dexterity check. You hit it easily. Make a dexterity check. Or saving throw. I guess it would be a saving throw. Let's see. As it comes tumbling down on your head. So for stairs are actually pretty easy. So we're going to do one there, and then we'll do a landing, and then stone here, and then, whoops, and then another one right there. And that should get you to it. Yep. There you go. Stairs leading up to there. And if we want to make it a little bit more substantial, we can throw in a backer there. And that now it looks a little bit more solid. There you go. Stone stairs leading up to a catwalk between the east and west walls. We could potentially do a door over here, but I guess we'll decide upon that now. I guess transmute rock to mud. Alright, cool. Yeah. So the door's gonna be weird. Seeing the tedium of pick and place here makes Dungeon Alchemist look really appealing. Yeah, yes, I would say Dungeon Alchemist is, from what I've seen of it, it definitely has the there's a dungeon kind of thing. Automatic furnishing clutter, yeah. Wealth of options, TaleSpire, put it in League. Yes, for map making though, definitely. Yeah, that would be great if Dungeon Alchemist could export a file that you could import into TaleSpire. That would be amazing. That would be super awesome. Yeah, I backed Dungeon Alchemist strictly for like quick Roll20 maps. That was my any support for pre-made structures yet? Yeah. If you have any structure that you make in TaleSpire, you can click and drag and hit Control C and copy, and then paste it into a text document, any like WordPad or Notepad, whatever. And then you take that same, text and you copy and paste it into a new map or a new, blank map, and it'll just paste the map exactly as you have it, which is really cool, and it allows you to share maps very easily with other people who have TaleSpire. Let's see. Yeah, it would be really cool if Dungeon Alchemist and TaleSpire team up. With their powers combined! I'm going to do a fancy door right here. See if I have it opening the right way. I do. There you go. Fancy door. Just as a tantalizingly fancy door with a lion knocker. Padunk. Thank you for the follow. A tabletop TPK, if you will. If they team up, the universe will collapse in on itself. It would be a good end. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. All right, cool. So that is that room. Oh, tapestry. There was tapestry. Tapestry hangs from the north wall. Cool. We can do that. Where are the props? Props. There are props. Tapestry. Rug on wall, as it is also called. And we can like double this up just to make it bigger. Oh, I guess it doesn't overlap. So no, there you go. Tapestry. North wall. Yeah, I would say, yeah, if those two combine their powers, WotC would probably be like, we're working on a tabletop, but... Because you can tell, with D&D Beyond, with the they had one for 4th edition. They had a virtual tabletop for a little bit. It worked okay. I used it a couple times. It wasn't great, but I remember I made a pretty vast dungeon in one, and ran it for some people. I just put out a notice on oh man, I think it might have been N-Worlds for players for a 4th edition game on the VTT on their website, and I ran a pretty good. I remember it was a slime dungeon, like a slime wizard's dungeon. So a bunch of oozes and a lizard folk slime shaman, if you will. I think it only ran for like one game. I couldn't get the players' schedules lined up again for any subsequent games. Which is the way, yeah. Here, have some money. Or, I have some money. Nice. Alright, so I think this room is done. That was room number 5. It has a south entry. I guess we can do a south entry. It actually has a north, south, east, and west entry. Technically. So, yeah, it's fine. So let's do that, and then, whoops, copy. I'm going to copy that one. And paste it there. And we will do, whoops. That's what I wanted to do. There. Control-Z. Control-Z works in TaleSpire as well. For being the official page, you'd think D&D Beyond would have more integration for people who own the books. Yeah. That is a big bugaboo with me and D&D Beyond. It's like, well, I bought the book, like the physical book. It would be great if I could just scan the UPC, but then, yeah, I don't know. They could do a thing like they do with Magic for Arena. If you buy the book, you get a code that you can redeem on D&D Beyond, like you do for Magic the Gathering. If you do go to a draft, you get a little card with a code. You can redeem 3 packs on Arena. I mean, it's the same company. Use the same technology. You can do it. We know you can do it. Okay, there we go. Door done. All right. So this makes it a little bit interesting and adds a bit of dimension. There's the door up here. We should probably determine, is this a real door or is it a trap door? Meaning a false door with a magically trapped doorknob. Which is classic DM tomfoolery. 60 worth of revenue, now 120. Right, exactly. Probably implemented 5.5 refresh. Yeah. Yes, false door with a brick wall behind it. 100%. 100%. Yes, and I'd say a lightning bolt trap, because this very nicely lines the players up in a straight line. So like, oh, well, get up on here and we'll try to open the door. Okay. I search for traps. Okay, you roll really bad, so you don't find any. All right, I try to unlock it. Sure, you unlock it. All right, I try to open it. All right, there's a flash of light as a So bolt of lightning streaks across the catwalk, slamming into the opposite wall. I need you all to roll dexterity saving throws. Oof. Oof. I mean, to be fair, this is a level 12 dungeon, so... That's just how we had it set up. That's how I entered it in Dungeon, when I generated the dungeon. Because it's supposed to be... This dungeon is supposed to be, like, an end game. Like a higher end thing in Keep on the Borderlands. Like, once you get the trust... Yeah, they'll be fine. Once you get, like, the trust of the Lord Warden and everything, and... yeah. This room is giving me Sen's Fortress induced PTSD. Nice. All right, and just to be fun, like the tapestry here depicts a boat at sea in a thunderstorm. It's like, oh, that's interesting. Wonder what that means. All right, so that's that room. I think we're gonna go this way to start, since this, well, that's the only way we can go. We know where this goes. We don't know where this goes. So trapped and stuck. We'll just go say trapped and stuck stone door. It does say simple wooden door, but whatever. Electrify. Hey, and this one's also a trapped electricity. Oh my God, Tilder. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. 4th level barbarian can survive a natural lightning bolt. On D10, 8-sided dice. The players here, yeah, especially at level 12. Well, how many rooms? I have this set up at 78 rooms, just to be safe. And it's not going to be this shape. Obviously, we can't really do that. We're just kind of going. I just went for broke. And this also. This dungeon, this one in particular that I'm scrolling through, in Dungeon, is considered a medium-sized dungeon. Which is insane. It's insane. This is huge. This is a huge dungeon. And also a very religious dungeon for some reason, but whatever. Oh, I think the style I chose was dagger, and I think this is just supposed to be dagger-shaped. Donjon, D-O-N-J-O-N. Here, I'll type it in here. I think I have permission to do it. Let me see. D-O-N-J-O-N dot S-H dot B-I-N. I believe that's it. Let me double check. Oh, no. Other way around. Dot B-I-N dot S-H. Yeah, there you go. That is Donjon. It is a extremely useful tool for dungeon masters. Extremely useful. They do not sponsor this stream. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out there again. They don't sponsor this stream. Great Resource has a bunch of random and random dungeon and random encounters. It also has a random town generator. A random NPC generator, although it's a little sparse. It only gives you like a name and a race, I think. I don't use it much, but yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in Dungeon. My favorite is the weird magic item generator. Definitely check that out. The weird magic item generator. Just print screen on one of these maps. R20. Yes, you can. You can export these maps from Donjon into a semi-useful file that you can import into Roll20 that will basically build the map for you, kind of, sort of. Yes, demographic generator. Yep, for making towns. Absolutely, it is a very extremely useful tool. All right, on to room number 6, which is empty. Igneous Bean, hello, welcome to the chat. How's it going? Let's see. So, Igneous Bean is following me. Oh no! Thank you so much. What are we doing here? Room 6. We are. Let's see. South entry number 1. Oh, it has 2 south entries. Cool. All right, so we'll say the north entry is this locked iron door. which is pretty insane. DC 20 to open, DC 30 to break. Yes, they do love empty rooms because of the suspense. It's like, is it empty? Is it really empty? It's going to be full of traps, I can tell you that much. Let's see. One of these rooms had statues in it, didn't it? And I completely flubbed on that, didn't I? Wasn't it room 1? Yeah, oh, it was room 2. It was this one. It has headless statues scattered throughout the room. I completely forgot. We do have some statues. We have one statue. We have exactly one that we can use. So we'll just throw a couple in here. And let's see. And they are headless. We can't make them headless here in TaleSpire, but yeah, that works. There we go. Scattered throughout the room. That feels kind of scattered. How can you tell the different levels apart in this dungeon? Or the different rooms? Well, the rooms you can, as a DM, if you really need to, which in this instance you probably would, because yeah, the the dungeon map that we're using over in TaleSpire is definitely you can't really use it as a reference. So the easy way to do that is if you take a mini, like any mini. I would just use a monster just to kind of. Here we go. If we use a slime, there we go. There's a slime, and just put it somewhere in the room that the players' floors would be more apt. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I guess if you put it like over here behind this statue, and hide it, and then also go in and rename it. You can just type in room 1. Or this is actually room 2, so room 2. There you go, rename. And then whenever you hold down tab, you'll see that this is room 2. You could place it in the middle of the room, but I think even though it's invisible, the other tokens will bump into it. So it's maybe not the best, but yeah, that's so far what we've determined is the easy way. I'm sure TaleSpire is working on a way to actually put in notes and stuff. There are DM markers, like a marker block that you can add, but so far I think, yeah, all you can really do is pull all players to this this location, like pull their camera, and I think if they're on another map, it pulls them to this map. But so far, I'm sure there's other stuff you can do. Atmosphere block, cutscene. I haven't played with the cutscene a whole lot, but you can do cutscenes apparently. But with atmosphere block, you can adjust, like say for the room with the demon in it, you want to crank up the fog, you want isolate red, and you want that cranked all the way up, and you want blood harvest playing. Maybe not. That's a little low. How about ooh, someone said nightmare, or maybe night. Oh, it was night meadow. Battle Helmdar. How about that? There we go. And then we'll do darkness. All right, and then save and close. See, now we're back to what we normally had. What we had normally. If you right-click on this and hit apply, all of a sudden it changes. It changes back. And oh, I don't know how to get back to the way we had it before. Well, I do. I just don't think there's a quick way. If I hit apply, does it change it back? Nope. That's something that you should consider, TaleSpire. Like a revert thing. You can edit it. So there you go. Just a quick. Yeah, maybe delete. Let's see. Nope. It's fine. You turn that back down to nothing. No effect. default sky and turn our music back to our favorite music, Wizard Smoke. There you are, Wizard Smoke. Ta-da! Hemisphere markers would definitely be a case of having more than one on hand. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you could do a default marker that you can just, have, that you can fall back on. Just have all these settings that are currently here on another marker and just click on that whenever you want to go back to your normal settings. Cool. All right. So, whoop, there we go. All right, where were we? We're at room. We went back. We doubled back and put in some headless statues. Where are we now? Let's see. This is room 6. Yeah, I got a locked door there. South entry. There's 2 south entries. So this room is empty. So we don't need to make it too terribly big. I shouldn't think. However, let's see. I would say probably about that big. So normal music, combat music, and when a player dies. Right, yeah. Well, for when a player dies, I actually have something allocated to my Stream Deck. I just play this. Which is, fitting. I'm getting Fs. What are Fs? What are Fs? Let's see. Oh, press F to pay respects. Gotcha. Gotcha. Understood. Oh. Alright, so this room... How long will the dungeon take to explore? I don't know. This is only level 1. We're building out and down. So right now, I'm only really concerned with the time it's going to take to make it. Yeah, this would be a dungeon crawl. Yeah, it's a kick in the door, fight with whatever's over on the other side. Yeah, 50 man hours, 3 sessions, 3 sessions to play it. Yeah, that's a head in the hands kind of situation. I spent so long in this. They solved it so quick. I don't get it. I don't understand. Alright, so doors. Southern strong wooden doors. Unlocked iron door. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Well, I guess we'll just use stone doors for both. Me when making maps to align in roll 20. Yeah. You can just mine our way down. Exactly. Yes, the music that is currently playing right now in TaleSpire and the music that was playing for the little the marker that we put down, those are both in TaleSpire. TaleSpire comes with its own set of music that is, in the game. There's a whole bunch of stuff. We got a whole bunch of different battles. We got battle metal. Yeah. Hell yeah. Penmaster, thank you so much for the follow. As of right now, you cannot add music or custom minis. I know that they have hinted that they're going to be adding the ability to create custom minis in Eldritch Foundry and then import them into TaleSpire. They have hinted at it. There is no basis for fact in that, aside from just very vague hints. But Yeah, they do work with Eldritch Foundry currently, and Eldritch Foundry does make the models for most of their minis. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Penmaster, thank you so much for the follow, and welcome. All right, so yeah, this is a tiny room that is empty. It has 2 doors that lead south that are going to lead to two different directions. Man, that's coming along. We have so much more to explore here, and we still haven't gone in this direction. We have two branches here, and well, that's it. Just 2 branches there. But I think this is gonna probably loop around to the left, and this is gonna head more either south or to the east. Jojo, not if you... Everybody has Shifty Wick. Oh, yeah. Shifty Wick. Yeah. Shifty Wick is or was, I should say, a very crafty guy. Or is. There's actually no... Now that I think about it, there's no... No, there is no. I was just assuming based on my memories, but now that I think about it, there's no definitive as to his fate. Huh. Well, that makes me mad. Isn't Shifty Wick? Yes, he's over here. He's over here currently. There he is. Hey, Shifty Wick. And he is fighting some cave fishers. Alright. And this room. How about a conundrum? A little conundrum puzzle for the players, which is also fun to do. Let's see. Where are they? There we go. Do another tapestry. About right there. And one on the opposite wall. Oop, that's too far. That works. Mirrored actions. Probably, I think. Yeah, the tapestries are going to be weird in some way. Either depicting them, or like one is showing them entering the room, and the other is showing them leaving the room through one of the doors. Like this one will show them leaving the room through this door, and this one will show them leaving the room through this door. Just a weird thing. Yes, the tapestries are off because the way they line up with the grid is off. And there is no way to fix it yet. We know for a fact that they're working on arbitrary placement for tiles in TaleSpire. So that is going to be something that they're implementing relatively soon. They actually had a little YouTube video that they released about it, showing how it works. I posted that a while ago. Our buddy McCabe, who is on the stream occasionally, he is a mod for the TaleSpire, I want to say Discord. So he gets some of the inside info. Even though that's not really inside info, they released the thing. Yeah, see the way that this tile is made, it's 1.5 tiles wide and half a tile thick, technically. So yeah, the way it ends up being placed is that you can place it, but it has to line up with the grid, which is kind of frustrating. But it is something that they're working on. And that they are going to be implementing the arbitrary placement thing. You could rotate the tiles however you want, place them however you want. But yeah, it's going to be it's something that they are working on. Cool. So there we go. Actually, if we're worried about it being centered, and it's messing with my. I know it's messing with my mild OCD. We can just use this one, which is just the center tile. There you go, and just put the same thing over here. There, perfect, done, donezo. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, this tapestry shows them walking through this door, and this tapestry shows them walking through this door. It does nothing. It's just a minor illusion on the tapestries. Other than that, it's nothing. But it's sure to it's sure to drive the players crazy. They're gonna keep walking in and out of this door. It's like, wait, what if I leave here and come back in? If I leave, am I no longer in the tapestry? There we go. Perfect. Okay, so these doors lead. Yeah, they open out, and they're going to lead to separate areas. You like them more with the other ones? Heh, yeah, you can do it either way. You can split the difference and just do both. Which would look super messy, but whatever. Okay, so if they are splitting, they would split like that. Sounds just the right level of miserable, to be honest. Yes. It's like, why is it doing it? How is it doing it? Can I take it off the wall? Sure, you can take it off the wall. All right, I'm taking it off the wall. I'm putting it in my bag of holding. Sure, no problem. You easily do it. All right. All right, I go through the door. Okay, what is your passive perception? 12. Oh yeah, that's enough. You notice that the tapestry is back on the wall. Oh. It just, out of the corner of your vision, you see that there is a tapestry back on the wall. What? I open my bag of holding and see if it's still in there. Yeah, it's still in there. Wait, what? What's your passive perception? Oh wait, no, it's a 12. Yeah, you notice it's not on the wall anymore. Wait, what? 50 gold at the local general store. Yeah, the funny thing is, it just depicts an empty room if no one's in the room. Which is 99% of the time, 99.9% of the time, unless someone else finds the secret door, gets in the dungeon, and makes it this far to this room. And only then, for the brief moment that they're in this room, does it depict them in this room. It's the kind of evil DM item to make to drive your players crazy. It's like, oh, well, wait a minute. It's magical, right? I can get some money for it. Sure. I mean, I guess. If you can convince the person you're selling it to that it's magic. Alright, so I think we're going to leave this open so it can loop up this way. And yeah. We're coming along pretty good. Let me just get the floor plans for this. This is where we usually wrap up the stream at this time. But let me go ahead and just do the floor plans of these two rooms. Just get the square footage down, and then we'll do our ending spiel. Oh, there we go. And make a business of weird wall carpets. Exactly. Just fill your bag of holding with them, and you just sell them, and you just have endless amounts of these tapestries that depict an empty stone room. Let's see. And then that seems about. Whoops, didn't come far enough down that way. There we go. Feels like when they answer the door puzzle, being that you just have to knock on the door. Yeah, exactly. This is why my DMs kind of hate me. Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, no, you can start a business doing that. That's totally fine. Alright, so I think they'll be about that big. I don't want to make them too big. But that gives us a little bit of room to mess around and do other stuff. Let me put that there. And let's put one of those, and we're going to continue. Oh, wait, actually. Whoops. There we go. That's going to continue down a little bit, I think. A little bit further than the other room. Cool. All right. Cool. Thinking out loud. Bad ideas. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Players that think out loud, while the other players go, "Shh, what are you doing?" are great. It's like when that one student that reminds the teacher that they forgot to assign homework. Mwah! Chef kiss. Let's see. We're just gonna do that, and that. There we go. TaleSpire is not out yet. It is set to be released sometime this year, according to Bouncy Rock. That is their goal. I can see it happening. I mean, I have encountered very few bugs in work. Like, occasionally your cursor disappears, but there's an easy way to do it. You just click on both of your mouse buttons, and it reappears. Super simple. And it's just like, think like little things are ironing out now, because it seems pretty solid. It seems very solid. I have loads of stuff you want to do with your players. yeah, it's not out yet, but this year they're saying this year it will be out. And I would say that this room whoops, that's not the right button. Yeah, this room probably just comes in here and then goes up to another room here, and that's like a dead end. Before you leave, have not been here long, but you're really helping me unwind some stress. An operation. Scoliosis. Oh, well, White Raven. I hope that goes well for you. And I'm glad to help. Glad to help you relax a little bit, kind of chill. We hopefully we'll see you next Tuesday here, and everything will be cool. Dodeca Hippo. Nice. Thank you for the follow. We'll be back here next Tuesday for more TaleSpire. We're going to finish up the dungeon. Well, not finish up. We're going to continue. There's no way we're finishing it in one stream. It's going to be massive because it's going to encompass the entirety of the subterranean structure of this keep, which is going to be a thing. It's going to be a thing. What are we doing else? What else are we doing? Thursday. We'll be back on Thursday to stream around the same time. We're going to be streaming. We're going to be streaming Final Fantasy VI, and then 5 hours after that, we usually wrap around the same time. So 5 hours after this point on Thursday, we're going to be also playing Paper Mario: The Origami King, and I do voices for all of the characters in Final Fantasy. I also do voices for all of the characters in Paper Mario, including all of the Toads, which is why my voice is going on me slowly. No, but. That is something that I do on Thursday. And then Saturday, we'll be back for Skyrim, playing and unlocking the last 4 achievements in Skyrim's. El Tizimi, welcome, thank you for the follow. Thank you. But yeah, aside from that, guys, thank you so much for hanging out, and thanks for checking out my stream and following that link. Here, let me turn off this thing so you guys can see my phys-ace. There we go. Thank you so much for following the link that Z put in the Cold Road videos and checking me out here. I'm here every week, streaming TaleSpire on Tuesdays, Final Fantasy VI and Paper Mario on Thursdays, and then Skyrim Saturdays. It's noon Central Time, start time for everyone except for Paper Mario, which is 8 p.m. Central Time on Thursday. Cool. So yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, there's some buttons you can press to indicate your approval or disapproval of this video. Press 1, because I've attached my ego to this venture. And if you're looking for a game of Dungeons & Dragons to play monthly, I run 2 monthly games through Eventbrite. I am Dice and Brews over on Eventbrite. There it is. Eventbrite, the little thing up in the upper left corner of my stream overlay, and I run 2 monthly games. They're both dungeon crawls. One is actually set in Keep in the Borderlands setting, although it's in Forgotten Realms, so it's a weird area. It's near Thar, the Great Grey Reaches of Thar, north of Marsember, which is weird because it opens up a lot of opportunity for me to throw Zentarum at my players, which is awesome, always fun. And the other game is set in the Spine of the World mountain range near Mirabar, in that area. So if you want a monthly game to play, right now I think everyone's around 6th level. So, head over to Eventbrite. You can buy the tickets. They're around $18. It'll give you a couple of links, a link to the campaign on D&D Beyond, and a link to the table on Roll20. And it'll give you the instructions. Right now, everyone's 6th level, so you roll up a 6th level character. Buying a ticket gives you a potion of greater healing in game. Just because I find that occasionally players die in my monthly games, but they're good sports about it. It's a fun time. They can join and drop as you see fit, since they are monthly dungeon crawls. If you can't join a month, you can skip and you won't miss too much, because hey, it's a dungeon crawl, not a whole lot of story. Just kick in the door, fight the monsters, and get EXP, get magic items. Fun stuff. If you're looking for a tabletop role-playing game aside from D&D to play, there are rules-light games that you can play with your friends through Tour Guide Games. They are professionally led TTRPGs with your friends. It is your game night game changer. You can check them out at tourguidegames.com. They run games like Lasers and Feelings, All Out of Bubblegum, Project Ninja Panda Taco. What's another good one? Fiasco, that they're running that over there right now. And if you pick the right game or the right night, you might get me as your tour guide for the game, because that is a thing that I do over at tourguidegames.com. Aside from that, everyone, please stay safe. Skirt. Thank you for the follow. Annihilate that like switch. Annihilate. Wait, let me do a voice for it. Here we go.
Annihilate it.
There we go. Ravage it. Ravage it. Aside from that, everyone, please stay safe. Wear a mask, wash your hands, don't touch your face, social distance whenever possible, press that button. The mask goes over your nose, ladles and jelly spoons, and we will catch you guys next time. As I said, Thursday, noon Central Time is the start time for some Final Fantasy VI action. Good old school Super Nintendo Final Fantasy on emulator. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by, and we'll catch you next time. Peace out!